Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you actually a very useful tool that I came across. This is an impact tool set. One of the biggest things that you run into on taking the door strikers off is the Phillips tip. It's always very difficult to take off. Why they did it like this, I'm not too sure, but not a lot of us have a lot of these screwdrivers. You can take the tip of it and weld it in to the screw and then remove it. However, after that, you no longer have the function of the screwdriver. And this is always a big challenge when it comes to these old Chevrolets. However, in my search for different kind of tools, I'm always a firm believer on the right tool for the job. I actually came across something that's very useful to be able to take these off. Before I've done the Phillips, I've used a Phillips tip, welded it on, and took it off like that. But it makes the screw unusable and also the screwdriver. However, I found a good solution. It's a Craftsman impact tool set, and I'll give you a close-up of it, and I'll give you a close-up of what I'm talking about here in the striker. It's one of those things that it's always hard to get off, especially when screws have been on there for a long time. Also, I'm not endorsed by anyone. I'm just kind of giving you some helpful tips that I've come across. This is one of the tools that I've actually found that have been very useful for removing the screws that on the door strikers. So I'll try to give you a close-up. So this is what it looks like, and it's called an impact tool set. And it comes with a flathead and a Phillips head, as you can see here. So it's become very handy. I was able to use it, and I was able to take off the screws, break it loose on some of the other ones. But this time I thought I'd give you a short video. Because having the right tool always makes everything a lot easier and a lot safer to do. As always, you always want to be safe. I got some impact gloves just in case my aim isn't as good as it used to be. I'm going to be using a hammer. I'm going to be hammering it. Basically, when you hammer it, you're knocking the screw loose. Let me give you a close-up of what it looks like, and then I'll show you what I'll be doing. So this is a rear quarter panel section. I'm going to be using this intersection here on my car that I'm doing work on. However, one of the things that you always run into when you have these strikers is trying to break those screws loose. As you can see, somebody has attempted to remove it. These are always a pain to take off. But today I'm going to be using this tool to break it loose. So let me give you hopefully we don't got too much wind. I do apologize. It's a pretty windy day. So now I'm going to be wait. Got my noise canceling hearing protection. As always, you want to preserve your hearing. Put some hearing protection in. I got some impact gloves on and some safety glasses. So what I want to do is I'm going to be placing this, and I'm going to be kind of turning it. And I'm going to go in a star pattern. Oh, so I'm going to keep tapping these. Alright, so I got the top one knocked loose. Now, so I would go through and in a pattern, star pattern. As you break them loose. So now, screwdriver. Alright. One thing I like to do is kind of tighten and loosen it. So what I'm doing is tightening and loosening it to help make it easier to remove. Also, give me 1 second. Going to add a little DW40. That'll help loosen it more. There we go. Getting there. And oof. We have our first bolt. Oh man, that wasn't as bad as I've had to face in the past. Always want to add a little DW40, help loosen the bolts, tighten it all the way back out. Lose this guy, put him there. And I'm tightening it back up. Oof, and I lost it for a second. So now, give it another tap. Amen, we got another one. Oof. Our second bolt. The bolt is actually in good shape. I'll show you. So it's not a complete loss. We can still use this bolt for the future. I'll have one more to go. There's a spacer at the back. Again, I'm adding a little bit of lubricating oil to help it come out. I'll let it sit for a little bit. Tighten it all the way. Again, I do the tightening and loosening pattern to help ease it out. Almost there. Put this bolt back on for a second. It'll help me hold it in place. Whew. Got them all off. So, there you go, folks. We're able to save the door striker. As you can see, it's in good shape. We're able to salvage the bolts. We can clean them up and reuse them. Let's see. Okay, there you go. See, the bolts are good shape. So we can reuse them, and we didn't completely destroy the door striker. So this is where the door striker sits. As you can see, it's not damaged. I'm gonna end up trying to salvage this section here. I don't need this, but however, I do need to remove the door striker. And with these old cars, it's so hard because of the Phillips head that they put. So yeah, definitely worth the money. This tool set, you can find it at Lowe's. Of course, there might be other brands out there you could purchase. Whew. All right, so just want to say thank you for tuning in and watching my video. Tune in to my channel, subscribe to my channel. I'll be putting a lot more videos up. Have different things that as I find things that I believe work good, I'll post them. That way it'll help everybody out. This particular tool, it just so happened I was at Lowe's and came across it. I was really looking for actual tip to put on a drill, but since I came across this Impact, I thought I'd give it a try. It cost me about 30 bucks, give or take, with tax. But I definitely give it a good rating, good tool, and I was able to take this striker off without having to butcher, cut it, or weld the tip onto it. So I definitely recommend it. For those of you who are trying to take off these door strikers, they're always really hard to take off. Man, I've done several cars that I've worked on. This is one of the challenging things that you always have to do, is try to take those door strikers off. And without butchering the actual striker or the panel. But if you like what you saw, give me a thumbs up and tune in to my other videos. I'll be posting other stuff. Thank you. Have a good day.